Welcome back. This is Dave from DAC Gaming. Today we are going to try to get Ilia's memory back. This is kind of a long sequence. I don't know how long this video will be, but we're just outside Telma's bar. I did do some stuff offline. That's why we're not at the Temple of Time. I talked to Oko, or how do you pronounce it, and I finished all the bugs, went around to all the areas that I missed, found the bugs. I haven't been able to turn them in yet. As you notice in my lower right corner, I'm fully maxed out at 600, so I don't know where I'm going to spend it. We have the armor, we have the Zora's armor, we have the magic armor. The only thing I would need to do is buy bombs and buy arrows if I need them. I'm currently have bombs. I do have some water bombs, but I have no moblin bombs, or whatever they're called, that you throw like a bowling ball. Alright, we're here in Telma's bar. That's, oh my, if it isn't Link. So it looks like we talked to Herbie. You made it. How you've been? I think that's how you been. Or how have you been, honey? Mercy, but you have good timing. I was just talking about you. Hey everyone, look, it's Link. Link, come to see us. These are those friends I mentioned, the ones who are trying to help deal with all of the troubles in Hyrule. Actually, there's one more of us, but he's going a little research, or actually doing a little research in Kakariko village, or Kakariko is the actual pronunciation. His name is Shad. He's about the same age as you. I think if you see him, you should try talking to him, honey. Oh, mercy, how could I forget? If you're going to Kakariko village, be sure to give my regards to that adorable shaman, okay, honey? Talking about Renaldo there. Well, you've come all the way here, honey, so why don't you relax a bit? Let's talk to these guys over here. Chad is in Kakariko village. Would you check on the children if you head that way, Link? Okay, let's see what these guys have to say. Link, huh? The Beast of Snow Peak hasn't appeared in the Zora domain since its last visit. In the end, the troubles in Hyrule and the events of Snow Peak were beyond even my imagination. Honestly, there's got to be someone who knows what's really happening. Say, Link, you're alive and well. Tell me, did you find anything of interest at the Arbiter's ground in the desert? The sages. Those sages once served the royal family. Actually, they were appointed as tutors to the young Princess Zelda. It was from them that I first heard tales of the accursed mirror in the Arbiter's ground. So did you find the power of the ancient civilization? If you discover anything, could you be sure also to tell Shad? He has been researching the Okos, who are said to be the ancestors of the Hylians. As we speak, he is in Kakariko village investigating these sky beings. Perhaps you should go see him. He is a valid scholar, so I am sure his knowledge could be helpful. Okay. I don't know if we need to re-talk to her. We actually be on the other menu. No, we do not have, we don't have his letter. We can't talk to the cat. Let's talk to her again. How's that Ilia doing, honey? I'm sure that shaman will find a way to get her memory back. That Renaldo is a talented man, for sure. Anyway, honey, you've got your own things to worry about, so just make sure you do okay what needs to do right now. You unsure about what you ought to be doing, honey? Well, why don't you go show your face in Kakariko village? Our friend Chad happens to be there right now, looking into this and that, this and that. You need detailed directions. Just take a peek at that map on the table. Okay, so I guess we have to go to Kakariko village. I've got to go into this spring. Because if I don't go far enough in, Midna will tell me I cannot transform back to a human. And she'll say, no, no, someone might see you. No, no. So, you really got to hide. Warping's easier than riding my horse back to, we have to go back to Castletown after this, I believe. I've been doing some research and trying to learn this sequence because there's also a hidden village somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly if I can do the sequence correctly because we are trying to jog Ilia's memory. That's her over there on the left side, and just to the she's the one. If you look all the way to the left, that's Ilia, and then Renaldo, and then the Gorgons. So let's see if. Let's talk to this big one first. Who are you, little human? The young lady acquaintance. So he doesn't know who I am. Let's see who this guy is. Darbus happens to hear that an acquaintance of one of our brothers had lost her memory and was some in trouble. Me, I came down here because I have a little something to discuss with the shaman. Let's talk to the shaman. I have been waiting for you, Link. Fortune has smiled upon us. If things go well, we should be able to help Ilia recover her memory. Do you know Telma's friend Shad? Well, it seems he is researching the heavens, and he has come here to see the statue in the basement of the sanctuary. And as I have learned, when Ilia was saved, she overheard someone talking about the rot of the heavens, or something like that. The Gorgon Elder believes to help her regain her lost memories, we must piece together the fragments of her past, which means if we work our way backwards from the very place where she lost her memory, we may find something that will restore it. Now we must retrace Ilia's path. I am certain it was Telma who cared for her before she arrived in this village. Was it not? It would be excuse me. It would be best to speak with her first. Please take this to Telma. You got Renaldo's letter. It's carefully detailed on how to treat Ilia to get her memory back. Set it to YRX to show. It shames me to say it, but to be honest, I cannot abide Telma's company. We have a fighting chance, Link. So now let's talk to Ilia. Link, I remember being saved from a dangerous situation by someone who told me all about the rod of the heavens. But now I can't remember the who, why, where, or what it all means. Do you really think I'll recover my memory? I regret that a complete stranger like yourself got caught up in all of this because of me. I'm so sorry. Well, we gotta talk to Chad, and the basement is over here. Yeah, it's right here. So let's go talk to Chad and see what he has to say. Because Thelma wanted us to talk to Chad. So let's talk to Chad. I say, old boy, aren't you Link? I'm a bit of a regular in Telma's bars, so I've heard of you and of your exploits in battle. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Chad. I'm looking into the Ilian legend of the sky being known as the Oko. Do you think that you would appear here with such perfect timing? You really are the rather extraordinary fellow, aren't you? We've found it at last, or long last. Observe this statue. It's the same as the ones in the manuscript my dear father left me. There are many similar statues around Hyrule, but this one seems to be different. Here, look at the belly. There's something written there. This too was in my father's notes. It's called skywriting. Awaken us with the word that breaks the seal. Yes, indeed, that is what it says. Wait a moment. Isn't that Ilia's friend of yours? It's simple, tragic how she lost her memory. And that rod of the heavens she mentioned, I'm sure it has something to do with the word that breaks the seal. Isn't there any way to restore her memory? I'm certain it would help us figure this all out. Excuse me. Let's go take a look at the statue. Yeah, that is a little different. There's no hole in the center, and there's some sort of mask. Maybe see if I can back up a little bit. Turn. Yeah, that's definitely different than the ones in the Temple of Time. That's like Sheikah or something. I don't know. If you played Breath of the Wild, you know the symbol of the Sheikah, and then if you played Tears of the Kingdom, it goes differently. So this is, and then there's Ocarina of Time, which is still mentioned the Sheikahs, so that could be a Sheikah symbol. So now that we could check out this other room, but there should be nothing here. What we need to know is what's behind that statue, but since we're hidden, if you transform here, it would scare someone. Even though we're out of... where's the door? Well, we're not completely out of his sight, so let's go over as far as we can. If you transform here, it would scare someone. You don't want to do that. Yeah. So I was hoping in this room I could transform into and warp out, but I guess I'm still in sight of Chad, so we'll just have to completely go out. Let's try it here. If you transform here, it would scare someone. That means we gotta go outside. We have to go outside in order to transform. We don't need that. Come on, open the door. Alright, I don't think we have to talk to those guys, but there's Telma. So let's open up the letter. Oh well, if it isn't from Renaldo the shaman, all this writing, and he doesn't bother to mention a thing about little me, honey. That is what I call rude. Well, there's no trace accounting for the foolishness of a man, and at least I understand Ilia's situation now. Of course, I can lend a hand for that adorable little girl. What else do I know? The first one to bring Ilia to this shop was that doctor. Don't tell me you gotta go to the doctor's office. Maybe he knows something, but he's a crusty old bat. That's for sure. Ah, I've got it, honey. You go ahead and take this to him. This magic little paper will get that codger talking. So so now we have an invoice from the Telma, which I guess we have to give to the doctor. Okay. And of course we set it to Y, so it sure would be nice if she started remembering these things soon. Huh, Leek? Alright, now we gotta find a doctor's office. Let's go in. I forget what... Since it's in Castletown, and we didn't have to warp. Alright, where's that? Here he is. Oh, what's that? Just as I wondered, who it might be, I see it's the miserable young lad who was willing to help the Zora's boy for gnarly a single ruby. Just what is it with you? That doesn't make right. Just what is it you want, lad? Physical? You've got money, don't you? By the way, that girl Ilia didn't mention anything about me, did she? Okay, let's show him this letter and let's see what he does. When I give him a bill, no effect. Alright. Let's lock onto him and show it to him. Here we go. Alright. Look. I can't pay this off right now. I can't. I can see Telma's hired you as some sort of heavy to strong arm mate. Wait a minute, that don't make any sense. Telma hired you as some sort of heavy to strong arm me, but she'll have to wait. I guess that don't really make no sense, but basically saying, debt collector. Well, anyway, look, lad. If I'd been able to sell the wooden statue that young lady had, I would have been able to get the money. But see, I accidentally spilled medicine all over it, and that little carving, which made it stink awfully, I put it outside to dry. Well, it was stolen. Who goes around stealing people's stuff like that? What a world. You always have to be on guard. Look, Mr. Heavy, at any rate, neither the money nor the carving is here, so I can't repay you. Now, to work, to work. I'm not writing to make any sense, but I probably should have ad-libbed it. Now, he's over there. Oh, we got a box. What's that green stuff on the wall? As a matter of fact, what's that green stuff at period? Yeah, we sniff. Forget the weak fish. Yeah, let's do this new scent. You learn the scent of medicine, or medicine scent. Now, where do we go? Well, we can't go outside. Yeah, we can't go out there with him. We don't want him to see us as a wolf. Let's get on. Let's get on. Okay, we're going up a window. I guess we should have the scent on. Oh, who's the chicken? Let's talk to. I guess we better talk to this chicken. No, it's a cat. You're looking for the wooden statue that Ilia had, right? Aren't you, dear? Think it's a coincidence that I happen to know it got stolen from the doctor's place. Sometimes this wording's hard to say, man. But here we go again. Yes, I'll admit it. I took it. But then I was attacked by some sort of skeletal dog beasts who took it from me. I don't know why those beasts were after her statue. I thought it likely that she was in a dangerous spot, though. Those friends lurked just outside the southern gate. Unfortunately, they only come out at night. Well, it's nighttime now. And another thing, they always move around in a pack. You won't get that statue back unless you give them all a thrashing. That means we're going to have to be a dog and try to use our A button to expand that thingamajig and get them all in. That statue sounds like a key to getting Ilia's memory back. You must get it back. Oh, here they are. There we go. You got a blue ruby. And you have now gotten a wooden statue. I knew that's what we had to do. That's why she wouldn't let me turn back into a human. Midnight, you should have told me I had to be a dog for this. It might be a clue that helps Ilia get her memory back. Well, we'll pick up these rubies, but... Alright, we gotta go way deep in this lake thing again. Midnight has a cow if you don't, hide. Like you've seen several times. No. You'll scare someone, or no. You're gonna frighten someone. And yet, she forgot to tell us that we need to remain a wolf dog in order to kill out all those spiny dogs like we did. I really wish she would give us more information. Here we're back at Renaldo's. Let's bring up the statue. Let's talk to Ilia first. This might be backwards, but let's talk to Ilia first. Show her statue. What is this? I remember something. I was confined somewhere. Yes, and I saved whoever was confirmed or confined with me. And that when that person set me free, they gave me this statue. Yes, I remember that much. But that means that person is still in trouble. Oh, what is wrong with me? I can't remember where that place was. I remember. I don't know who this Gorgon is. I wish they'd had his name up there. They do that later in either Breath of the Wild or TOTK. I don't know who this is. But he says, I remember. I thought I had seen that before somewhere. That belonged to the tribe that protected the Hylian royal family long ago. They worked in secret. They lived in a lonely, forgotten place. I heard that the tribe dwindled in the prolonged war. If you, if you want to find that hidden village, look for a path leading to the Lanayru province on the far side of the Bridge of Elden. We have passed that during when I was recording for episodes. I was just over there yesterday when I was doing stuff offline and couldn't bomb that those rocks, so I know where it's at. But a rock slide blocks the way to the village long ago, so you can't get there. Oh, wait. Do not mean to worry, you little human. Problems like these are not problems to Gorgons. Are you going to drill your way through there? I guess he is. Our patriarch, Darbus, will be waiting for you up ahead. Look at your map to see... Excuse me, I'm having problems. Look at your map to see where I would try to find the path beyond the Bridge of Elden that leads to Lanayru province. Okay, so that's where we go next episode. So let's see if we can get into a better position. There we go. This is Dave from DHC Gaming. If you like this video, give it a like. If you like the Twilight Princess series content, please give it a like and hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.